left-hand one and the right-hand one are basically the same shot, but the left-hand one kind of shows the practice movements you're making. Okay, so these are obviously really exaggerated. Okay, so you know, so top of the backswing. That's when I said it for you. It's a lot easier when you get home and stuff. But yeah, you see a real clearing your lower half now. This there is a huge exaggeration. So there you go. These might send you as a video tutorial when you get home, but yeah, a huge exaggeration there with that lower half, arms are way in front of the body there, okay, over exaggerating. That's the feeling. This is the practice swing, yeah, okay. And this is what you want to try to feel in your practice, of trying to get your chest, as we said, feeling like your chest is pointing somewhere down there when the club is coming back to the golf ball, okay. So a real over exaggeration of taking the golf club back. So swing the top of the backswing, up the top, hold it there, hold it there. Hold the angle, come in there, so the club and the body are all in sync. The body then is in some ways ahead of the club as the club comes in to impact. Now in reality, when you hit it, okay, this is the shot when you hit it, okay? Again, you're not going to see your shoulder alignment from here so much, obviously, because it's face on, but again, well, there's a quick obviously, but there's your impact there, okay? Yeah. So you're nowhere near hands over here somewhere. That's a good line there with your head over the ball there and so on. Your lower half is moving nicely to the left there, okay? Head staying nicely behind the ball, as we said. Your top half's moving correctly, and your hands are maintaining an angle there now as you come in, and they're winning the race to the golf ball, and then they just release through. So the feeling of you holding on to that angle there, there's no hold here, as you can see, but that's fine, because we're trying to get into that kind of chest clearing as you come into impact, and then we just fold up. This movement, as you can see with your right hand, again, you'll see it when I send it through to you, obviously. That right arm clearing and releasing is going to happen. Yeah. However, if your body is kind of back facing behind the ball when you come in, the shoulders are closed, that closing is going to cause you to flip it to the right there. So flip it right to left. So a big sort of hooky one, and that drop kick, as you said in the past before, that was always in your game somewhere, okay? So getting that sensation, the arms are falling nice, now the body is kind of clearing and releasing. You said yourself you felt right shoulder underneath was a feeling, which is fine. If that's the sort of feeling you get in this way, as you come in, your chest is clearing out of the way this way as your club comes behind. In reality, when you get there, John, you're kind of here. Okay, you're nowhere near where you feel you are, but real and feel, as we said in the past, are always multiple different things. Okay, what you feel you're doing there in practice and what you are doing in reality is never really that close. Okay, so work on that over-exaggerated practice swing. Lower half for me is good. Posture's looking really good. Backswing now is looking really good. It's that transition now. And we actually had a couple where I would say your body did work a bit too quick. Last lesson we said you can't do it yet because you're nowhere near it. Okay, you're getting closer to it. Okay, so it becomes a point where you start playing and obviously practicing, where you go, oh, I've done it too much there now. And if you get 4 or 5 in a row where you do it too much, you sort of blade out to the right or thin to the right there, oh, hang on, I've got to step back and just try and almost find the middle ground. So it becomes kind of the normal position rather than being over-exaggerated here or sort of staying back here too far. But again, you'll kind of feel that as you go through. Keep in touch, obviously, with the practice you've done before where you sent videos through, which is great. Keep in contact, and then when you're down the range, just exaggerate that feeling. And even hit some shots there, we kind of feel almost like holding on the club. I think it may be 100 yards, 80 yards with a 7-iron. Clearing the body as much as you can, keeping that right wrist down to the ground, pointing down this way, not allowing it to flick too early.
I think sometimes instead of coming down there, it's coming down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the right shoulder gets a bit in there. That's that high right shoulder rather than you said the low one underneath there. Okay, mate, makes sense. Okay. Good.